Hello, my name is Trydar. Welcome back to the Atheon SMP server. Just right where we left off, where, as you can see by my hearts and my food, I am under attack by zombies. So we need to make sure we don't die. It'd be really embarrassing. But one of the first things we need to, of course, attend to is we need a little shelter because it is dark. And you know what that means? That's right. We have to construct a dirt hut. Just one of those things we need to do in Minecraft. So find a little spot over here by this portal, I think. Not sure who set up this portal. And, oh, for goodness sake, it's a skeleton. I'm just trying to build a dirt hut here. Now, I wish I had a bow for this guy. Alright. Okay, before things get out of hand... Is that another zombie? Excuse me. Just trying to build a dirt hut here. So I don't die. I don't have enough dirt. We are running through our food pretty quickly, though. This is not ideal. Look at those arrows. It's not ideal at all. Perhaps. Some sand here. Will you protect me, Mr. Turtle, from the zombies? That's a no. Okay. Well, I think we're kind of stuck here for the moment. Let's put down our boxes. I need a shovel. How do you make a shovel? It's been too long. I think I need to turn the wood here into planks. And then I need to turn that into sticks. And I need some stone. I think I'm gonna have to make a wooden shovel. And that's not going to last very long. I know. Amazing Minecraft gameplay. You've never seen this before. People trying to survive the night with by making half of a dirt house and a wooden shovel. But it's all I've got. 'Cause as you know, I'm mostly a creative architect type person. So doing this survival stuff is it's not something I've done a ton of. Maybe we should put this bed down here. I suppose we could sleep through the night. Alright, that works. So the first thing we need to do is get ourselves some better tools and get out of the Stone Age as quickly as possible, I think. We'll leave all that there on the shore just in case of one of those things. Oh, for goodness sake. I haven't fought a creeper in years. Okay, maybe I can just run away. We need to get a bow as quickly as possible. No. No. Hopefully server lag won't kill me. Yay, we killed our first creeper and we got our first piece of gunpowder. So that's good news. So we're gonna need a lot of wood, I think. or we can head back. So let's chop down some of these acacia trees here. Acacia is it's not really my favorite kind of wood, but we are going to need stuff for chests and to make a lot of sticks and everything. So that's what we will use this stuff for. Maybe we can get some saplings. And I suppose we should start collecting some flowers too. Oh goodness, goodness. Yep. Well, I'm telling you now, our first death is going to be from a creeper because I'm just not going to see it coming. That's just how those work. Because the last time I played survival, it was always death by creeper. All right. So I know episode 2. I think the most compelling content that we can get away with doing is chopping down trees, fighting off zombies and things. Now we are going to get to the base building in due course. And we'll just leave that up there. I think because this is going to be near the ship, I think a lot of this area has probably been picked clean as far as materials go. I would really like to go someplace a bit more green. Maybe we head back to the city and use another ship. Another creeper. Can we just outrun him? We do need to set up a mine someplace. I would like to do that where there's a bit more forest. So I think that is what I want to do. Did we lose that creeper? I don't see him, but you know, I never see the creepers. So let's pick up our boxes, break our bed, and head on out of here. Need to pick up our torches too, because all this stuff is valuable. Let's dismantle our dirt hut too. We can build a nicer hut somewhere else. So we will try a different color sail ship. Let's pick up our boat. So what is the best way to pick up boats? Do you just have to punch them until they break? Oh, for goodness sake. Why does it sink? I thought those would float. Now, anyway, we have to do a little parkour to get back on the ship, I think. Perhaps a block of dirt will be in order here. Now, if I hadn't done a survival series in a long time, I would probably cut most of this stuff out. But I think some of you might enjoy seeing just the early game struggles, because as I said, the server is going to be up for a very, very long, indeterminate amount of time. So we're only going through this struggle here once, so we may as well make the most of it. As I promised in the first episode, we have a slow-paced series that we will be doing, and I need to get... I went the wrong way. Let's just swim here. get in our boat. I think I should have made some way to crawl up the other side of that. Let's go here. Make sure we grab our boat. And I think the red ship goes to like the desert regions. So I want to go just somewhere else. I need to remind myself to eat something. Otherwise we will starve. You know, survival Minecraft struggles. Here we go, the boat with the brown sails. Fourth time will be the charm on that. Where's the button? Back here. There's someplace nice and green that we can set up our first little mine in, so we can get some stone and everything. To get all suited up. Ah, there we go. Some very, very promising green shores over here. I think we could just swim to that. Is that a house? I think someone's built a house out here. Well, let's go take a look and see who that is. Nobody has their base sections on these corner areas. Ooh, kelp. I really like how it waves around in the water. I've been playing in 1.12 for so long, I've never really seen this stuff. Up close and personal. What? Why am I... Oh. Silly me. You're drowning. This is going to be a short series. Good thing this isn't hardcore. We haven't died yet, but that doesn't mean it's not imminent. Looks like someone set up a little temporary house out here. Let's see what they've done. Oh, they got some strip logs and everything. That's cool. Oh, they just have a bed. Well, maybe not. What's down here? Oh. Oh. That's nice. Some vines and everything. Well, we can use that as our temporary shelter, so we don't have to build our very humble dirt hut. That's just some... That's from the nether, isn't it? Oh, people have their mushrooms out here. Two pigs in a boat. That's not something you see every day. I'm guessing they're probably keeping those for themselves, so we'll leave them to it. Oh, we have our first cave. Well, it's a ravine, I think. Long way down. But here, I think I want to spend a little time chopping some of these trees. Because I want to make sure that we get some oak and spruce saplings. Because those are my preferred wood types, and we're going to need quite a lot of those to be building our base out of. And I'm sure none of you will be surprised to learn that we will, of course, be building a Roman-style base. Just a little house, nothing as grand as a whole villa. Going to be a bit more humble, a bit more small in scale. But it's all going to be done in survival in front of your eyes. So hopefully you can learn a few things from me struggling around in survival. So this series is going to be like it's not a survival tutorial series, but it's going to be a survival series with tutorial aspects to it, I think. Look at that sunset. This dramatic skies pack is it's really nice. You can see the stars twinkling and everything. That's just magical. This should be the Minecraft default sky, I think. But it is getting dark, so we need to go back in that house and use that bed, I think. And I think it's with the shaders. When I hold the torch, it actually has some light around me, which is quite nice. I'm a big fan of that. That is just so pretty. I know I shouldn't be doing this, like, for the purposes of a series, for like watch time and everything. You have to like have explosions go off every 2 seconds to keep people watching your video. But like I said, this is going to be a laid-back series. You know, nice and relaxing, therapeutic. You know, it's sort of like, yeah, just imagine like if Bob Ross made a Minecraft series. It's going to be kind of like that. Happy little stars up there in the sky. Quite nice. But let's actually make some use of this house. Let's go in here and let's put down our boxes, so we don't lose our shulker boxes. And let's just put all this stuff in here that I probably don't need right now. Maybe needing that shield though. Some dirt. And we can avail ourselves of this bed. There we go. And I think under that house we may start a little mine underneath there, I think. I want to go back over this way and see if we got any saplings for this stuff. I think we got a couple. There we are. There we go. That'll do for when we can get back to our... Oh, that's a creeper. That's a creeper. Now, of course, unlike other Minecraft YouTubers, I'm not going to scream my head off whenever I see a creeper. You know, there's probably like a method for fighting these things that's good, but I usually run in, do a swing, and then just immediately back out before they have a chance to go up in big conflagration and take me with it. I'm not too worried about the creepers in the open areas though. It's going to be the ones down there in the caves that's probably going to get me. Let's get a little birchwood here. Birchwood, not my favorite kind of wood. This is going to be, you know, I usually throw this into a furnace, actually. Or make sticks or chests out of it or something. But that's just my personal preference. I generally like to have the darker and richer shades of wood in things that I build. I think for our build, though, we'll be primarily... Ooh, an apple. We will be primarily using oak and spruce, I think, for our builds. There we go. Some of this stuff is decaying. And if I can just manage to jump over a couple leaf blocks. There we go. And let's finish taking these down while we're here. And when the night comes again, I think in the bottom of that building over there, we are going to dig down for just a little ways so we can get down and start getting some goodies. We need to get some cobblestone and some... Is that just a piece of wool? Huh. Oh, piece of gray wool. I wonder why that's here. I assume there must have been some sheep around this area at some point. But they've all long since been slaughtered. I have not seen any sheep or cows around here at all. I was hoping I could find some so we could get a little food started, because my bread isn't going to hold out forever. We are going to find some place and start ourselves a little farm. I'd rather not do that out here on the outskirts, though. My main goal is to just get enough materials out here so we can head back to the custom generation and head back to Palindar. So we can get... So we can go up to the area where our base is going to be, so we can get started up there, and not just wander around all the time looking for materials. Let's go back over here and see if I got any more saplings. Yep, we got a couple. I think we probably have enough saplings and enough wood to start with. We even got a couple of apples. I'm sure they're very good apples. If they're on this server anyway. Little joke. Let's go down here. And let's actually put a mine entrance like here. No one's name is on this building, so hopefully they won't mind if I do this down here. I don't think they will. Let's see, where's my wooden shovel? Alright, so next thing we need to do is to create staircase down, for which we are going to need, I think, probably some wooden stairs. I think that's how you make stairs. Just to get us down to the place where we can collect some cobble. And we also need to make, we need a furnace. Oh, well, we need cobble to make a furnace. I think there's one in the starting kit. And let's see here. Of course, you know, in Minecraft, we can't just dig straight down. That would be asking for a disaster. There we are, some stone. We need to get ourselves enough cobble so we can make ourselves a furnace. So we can then turn some of this wood into coal for torches. And I think you know the deal. I don't want this series to be just too descriptive. You know, me looking at the crafting bench, say, ooh, a crafting bench. I want to make things a little bit more fun and intuitive, if possible, because I assume most of you are here for building and not like, you know, vanilla Minecraft survival. But maybe some of you are. I think maybe some of you just want to see some content that's different from me, from being just a plain old tutorial. We'll go as far down as our torches allow with this. Now, of course, when you're making these, your tunnels down. You need to dig them 4 or 5 blocks tall. So that way you're not constantly hitting your head on your tunnels and everything. How much cobble do we have? I think that's enough for a furnace. Is that how you make a furnace? Yes. I haven't made a furnace in years. See, I've even got the achievement to prove it. Why can't I? Oh, trying to put down my bread. Let's see. So, like I said, we want to get rid of the birch. And how do I make charcoal? Charcoal. Oh. It's logs. Okay. For some reason I thought you could make charcoal out of planks. Why can't you make charcoal out of planks? That's Well, we can use the planks for fuel, right? Okay. Guess we'll have to sacrifice some of our oak. We've got plenty of saplings though, so that's good. Alright, let's let that do its thing. Let's go back up here. What do we got in our chest? What was in this one? Oh, we already had a furnace. And we do have just a bit of coal. Well, we want to turn that into some torches. We already had a couple of oak saplings. Some sugar cane, that's important. I believe this compass here was set to point back to the city. I really don't know how compasses work. Is it this way that's back towards the city, or is it that way? Well, no, wait, we don't need to take that. Let's get our cobble here, range all that over there. Let's go back down here. I'm glad somebody built this. It saves me the trouble from having to live in squalor in a dirt house for a while. Alright, let's see how many torches we can get out of this. Half a stack. Not as many as I was hoping for. Alright, well while that is doing its thing, let's go back down here and go down a bit more. And let's get ourselves a bit more cobble, I think. But I don't really want to do a big strip mine. I just want to do a little bit down here to get some cobble and everything. So we will pick all these up. I think we can use stairs for fuel, can't we? I'm not sure about that. Alright, and let's put the floor back like nothing happened. Let's pick up our furnace here. And I think I want to make myself some new tools. Is it dark outside? Yep. Let's see. There was a crafting bench in here somewhere. So I think the next thing I want to do is travel around until I can find a cave. I think I might go out to the mesa. The desert mesa area. See if I can find one of those. That's a shovel, right? Yep. And let's make ourselves some more tools. We're still in the Stone Age. We don't have any iron yet. Very sad. We should make a backup sword. We don't want to be without a sword, even though it is a stone sword. Alright, let's place those there, and we will just we'll just break those all in sequence. As we go, we want to keep some materials on us for that. Some emergency blocks on our bar. Some torches. And our food. Now that we don't have to fight all those zombies, we aren't running out of food all the time. And let's sleep through the night. And head back to the spawn city. Where was the ship? I think it was... There we go. Oh. There's a spider. Look at all those mobs. Let's just run away. Run away from our problems. Hopefully they aren't drowned out here in the water. I hadn't thought about that. There's some fish, though. We need some food. Come here. Can I kill fish with a sword? I can. Here's the first food we found. They're fast. Oh, don't drown. What do we get out of that? We got one fish. Well, that's better than nothing. Let's get back to our ship here, though, and head back to the city. I think we're going to go with the red sailed ship here. I'm trying to click on all the ships so you can kind of get an idea where the various colors of ship go to. These are going to be mostly important early game. I think after we get elytras, we can just, you know, fly directly off the ship and everything. And let's go back to town. There we go. So we made it 2 episodes and we haven't died yet, which probably means that our death is going to be imminent in the 3rd episode, especially when we go down to that dangerous cave I've been talking about. But I think that's probably going to be all the time we have for today. So I hope you have enjoyed the slow-paced vanilla survival series as we get going at a sort of you know a glacial pace. And as I said, I hope you have enjoyed watching so far. And I will see you next time.